happening. It's happening. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Farming with Cows. Today's the day, you guys. Today is the day. Oh my gosh, so excited. We are planting corn officially. You've been following along. The previous video was strip tilling this ground and a bunch of other ground, but now today it's time to plant it. Woohoo! This is my first field. I'm going to really zone in here, so I will see you at the next field. Just hang tight. Like that, everybody. Field number 1 for season 2025 is done. Made it to field number 2 for the day. Opening up the field here. Don't got the auto steer rolling for the outside rounds, but up and down I will. Gotta learn to do it this way too, right? Skillful, you know. Try your best, it's all you can do. Everybody, I had to back up quite a bit there just because I already did those other outside rounds that are actually AB lines here. The rest is not, so I'm headed back down the field. I'll just have one more outside round to do after this pass. Thought I'd show you a little bit of, well, a fast pace of the slow pace I do out here around tree lines. I didn't film the first pass, of course, it was really zoning in, but maybe should have. That would have showed more. But yeah, just backing it up, getting in the right spot. It's critical with no-till, strip-till operation because you have to follow that strip. That is where the fertilizer is for the corn to grow. So even if you're off just like an inch or two, it's bad news. So I'm gonna slow down for this rock. A little out of the way, but okay, not too bad. It was in the center of the road there. We're good. But yeah, just really want to zone in on getting the planter exactly on the strip, and in the center of the strip is best. It can be intense around corners because you have to offset in your mind, you know, the unit is going to be farther one way or the other instead of looking at the number of rows you need in the front of your tractor where the tire needs to be. So yeah, lots that goes into it, but super fun. see that I'm bouncing pretty good over here. I'm only going, well, I can slow down a little bit yet because it is rough. So I'm taking it pretty slow on these head ends. The third pass is always very bumpy with the cross path, with coming out at, you know, the end with the strip till unit. My goodness. Usually planting at, you know, 5 mile an hour, 5.3, 5.4, but I'm down to like 3 point, I should go to maybe 3.5, 3.8 right now. Everybody, I'm cruising right along. It's past 5 o'clock, almost 6 already, but I figured I'd film a little bit here now, some more. I got the second field finished. This one's right connected pretty much to it. We call it the same field. This one is only like 4 acres, so tiny little field, turning around a lot. I obviously just drove the outside rounds. Now I'm on auto steer, but I'm going to be on auto steer for maybe 3 rounds. But anyways, rolling with the Case IH 1230 early riser planter. Dun, da, da, da. This is nothing new. I've been running with this one for a long time, thanks to my dad. It's a mounted planter, of course. Easy to tell, I guess, behind, right? It's connected to me. It's not trailing. It's not a pivot. It's not a bulk fill. I gotta try to use my muscles and fill up each individual box with seed. So we did that earlier today. Let's see here, a little bit about the planter. So in the cab here, I'm dealing with vacuum, of course. That is how the seed needs to, how the seed gets to where it needs to be. The vacuum, so like the seed is sucked on the seed disc, and then yeah, it does its thing, you know. Sum that up for you. Liquid fertilizer, so 1034O, that's what we're using. It's mounted in the front of the tractor here. Oh, it gets rough. This third, I cringe when you really got to slow down, and the mounted planter is just very different than the pivot, the bean one, because it's just so like, I feel like at any moment it's just going to break that bracket again, which I broke, break that U-bolt, which I broke last year. So I'm just trying to be extra cautious. But anyways, yeah, these are really bumpy head ends here. Oopsies. Lock on the row here. Busy talking. Okay, so yeah, where was I? Head ends are really bumpy, they're rough. That's because there's 3, so it's 30, 60, 90. We got 90 feet of head ends on each field that we do for corn. So a little bit different with a strip till unit versus the planter, of course, what it's doing. But how we enter a field is with the strip till unit, we do the up and down rows first, and then the last thing we do on the field is the head ends, the outside rounds. But with the planter here, we start the field by planting the outside rounds first, and then we go and do the up and down long rows. The reason for that is then we can use this fancy feature, automatic shutoff. It knows when it crosses that line what's already been planted. So pretty neat, pretty neat. I really like it. It's something very, very nice to have. Keeps things precise. You're not overdoing seed, overusing too much seed, which that's money too, right? So anything to save a little buck, but also you got to spend the buck to do that. Anywho, yeah, FM 1000. What else? Got a little camera here, so when I get things rolling, I can watch that. Multiples and skips, so like my actual singulation in the cab here, what's happening back there. I'm seeing it on the monitor. I'm making adjustments where it's needed. And let's see here. It's rough, so I'm driving really slow and I'm trying to kind of stop each time, put the clutch in, because it's rough. So this is not always how I plant. This is extra slow, but I'm trying to be extra cautious with these rough head ends. So yeah, like singulation, how many, seed population, how many seeds per acre is going in the ground. We want a certain amount. We put that, as a target. But in order to get that, you got to fluctuate with things here and make it all balance out. Seed size plays along with that. I guess what you're even doing, different planting types, it all kind of plays a factor, but definitely seed size. I noticed right away, smaller seed than last year, smaller seed size, and so rough. I'm playing with the vacuum more, I feel like, to balance that out. But actually, once you tune it in, it's pretty good to go. But yeah, I don't know. I could talk forever, but that's boring. So I'm just going to be quiet for now. I'm sure I missed something to talk about with the planter, but there'll be so many more videos, you guys. So don't even worry about that. Lots more to come. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a great day. And yeah, just so thankful to be out here farming. Yay! Okay, I'm next to the tractor right now. It's super loud, but I'm mic'd up. Hopefully that helps. Here we go. Anywho, I figured I'd show you a little bit here quick before I go to the next field. A little up-close glance. Here we got a vacuum hose, sending it through there. This is the seed disc on the other side. Seed chain, it makes go around, chain driven of course. Trash whippers, we don't really need these too badly, but they're there if we need them. Let's see here. Closing discs and everything. But most importantly, the good stuff, where the seed comes out, is right here, you guys. So here's the other side of the seed disc here. Corn's in here, of course. Drops the seed here. Well, you can see it. There's the disc. Vacuum sucks it to the disc here, drops it down here, the corn. And stay with me here. Sensor for the cab monitoring, that's how I know what's going on. And down here, the corn is still going, and the corn comes out right here. And there's actually a kernel right there. Fertilizer lines, it's being applied, and that is right here from the front of the tractor. and is coming out right here. Just some fun facts. Thought I'd share a little bit about the actual planter out here, but I gotta get back to work, so here we go. Strip till unit there, but planting away. Dad's about to get back in the strip till there. Had to run home getting the seed tender for me, and also running around with the fertilizer truck giving Dad rides to get that ready for the next field to move to. Again, we are a two-person operation, so multiple equipment moving around, but two people, so it gets a little crazy, but it works out. It very well works out. It's just a little bit of back and forth grabbing things, so it is parked, but not for long. My favorite field. I feel like I was just here. Well, that's because I was yesterday. Strip-tilled all this. And less than 24 hours later, I'm planting it. It's crazy how much is drying out though, like the strips. Extremely warm weather here, central Minnesota, I tell you what. Would you look at this? Dad is right next door to this field. It's actually kind of the same field. We just got a field road in between. But I love when we're in the same area. Love it. almost 11 o'clock. The night is young. But I'm thinking I might call it quitting time pretty soon and go get a little bit of rest and do it all again tomorrow.